Hey everyone, welcome to another guild battle commentary. Today we are fighting Ultimatum. I'm going to tell you guys why I picked the teams that I did for each fight. For this first one, the other team does not have an attack bar booster, so I'm safe with bringing Megan because my Megan is pretty slow. I'm going to bring 2 damage dealers as well and pretty much just do enough damage to kill everything on the other team. I don't know if that's technically called cleaving. I don't know the technical terms. When I played WoW, I did play Kitty Cleave though. That was a fun comp. I played Feral Druid. We're reminiscing, guys. Right here I'm gonna Squall the Huadam to make sure he's low enough so he won't trigger his passive on the Theo, so that way I could use my boxes there. And that's what I did. I hope my friends aren't watching this, because I have some friends who bug me and they're like, when are you gonna play WoW again? I don't have any plans to. Okay, for this team, I'm gonna go for the Beta first because she has a res and she has her anti-crit and immunity passive. She's kind of annoying, so I'm just gonna focus her down first. My Velajul pretty much hard counters Verad. I always show you guys Verads for some reason in my videos. My Velajul is just the ultimate answer to Verad, so I'll bring him when I can. And I had a very easy time versus the second team. I've done a few live arena matches. I mean, maybe not a few, I think 60 total, more than 60, because I've been working on that for the event. And sometimes people ban out my Velajul while I'm facing Verad, like they choose their own Verad, and it's not fun. But in Guild Wars, they can't tell that I have a Velajul. So keep using your Verads, guys. I'll just bring Velajul and beat you. Okay, here we go with the second match. For the first round, I brought a very strange team. I haven't used this before. The good thing with this, though, is that I don't really have to worry about will runes. I was basically hoping that Orion and Theo would be squishy enough to where my Lucian can just kill them. And hell yeah, Tank Galleon, that's what's up. I've told you guys this a couple times before, but I think 2 or 3 months ago I re-runed my Galleon to make him really tanky because I was noticing he was dying in Guild Wars, and that definitely paid off because I've been noticing it. So the Orion didn't die. I don't know, that's kind of weird. I basically wanted the same speed leader as him. I was thinking I could have done Tyron, Megan maybe, but then I would have had a slower speed leader, and my Megan's very slow, so I went with a very odd version of this team. I don't know, it kind of worked though. I've been doing stuff like that in Arena. Usually I'll single Lucian. Sometimes I can get away with single Lucianing Theos and Orions for the most part. I didn't have the attack leader though, because I had a speed leader, so maybe that was kind of why the Orion survived a little bit. He didn't have that much health. So for this round, I'm just Ramagosing it. The main threat on the other team to me is the Juno, because she's the one who can strip, and if she strips, tons of bad things happen to me. I can get defense broken, the Perna might focus my fire units, I might get stunned, bad things happen. So she's going to be my first focus. Even if I do get stripped, I can still land that attack debuff on the Perna. The Anavel might cleanse it off. The other team kind of seems more well-rounded than not. I mean, like, I don't want to say it's a really good team, because I don't really know. But maybe it was just the runes that were slightly lacking. I'm not sure. It got super close there. But you guys can see how they kind of cover each other. If I put the attack debuff, then the Anavel can cleanse. It kind of just goes back and forth, and then the other team kind of ends up covering all of the holes that they may have had. So I clean shot the Juno there, which means that I'm totally safe here. Nothing's going to take off my immunity. And I decide to kind of work on the Perna. Pernas at my level are usually pretty squishy. I haven't ran into any that have a lot of HP. I mean, not to, like, I don't know, shit talk people or anything, but most of the time Pernas are squishy and they don't really give me too many problems because I can kill them pretty quickly in Arena and Guild Wars. So I was just like, whatever, I'll just kind of focus the Perna down because I just want to kill it. Maybe I should have tested to see if Juno was a little bit squishy earlier. I don't know if I did or not. I would have just had to be careful with which debuffs I put on Juno because I wouldn't want to debuff her more than once. So, that's round 2. Now we will go on to the third and final round. Oh, also at the beginning of that match, I let the Juno use Predicted Future, and then I used my immunity after that. So that was kind of nice that she did that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to Copper Bulldozer this one. There's some small details that you need to pay attention to. My Copper's gonna move first and kill the Praha, because she's the one who could possibly strip me. And then, wait, there was and then the Monkey. So my Bulldozer and Copper are really slow. So if Copper moves first, I don't care if he gets defense broken right afterwards by the Monkey, because he already moved. But my Bulldozer, I don't want him getting defense broken, so everything worked out perfectly. So now I'm just finishing up the final monster, Chow, here. And then we will move on to round 2. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go with this is my safest bruiser team. A lot of tankiness going on here, and then Ritesh is everything, a tank, a healer, and a damage dealer. So I always go with this when the other team has a lot of threats. We can see they do. The attack buff and 2 damage dealers, ones that are really hard to kill because of both their passives. I'm going to work on Theo first because my damage dealer is a wind monster. I'm going to try to seize that buff off of the Perna, but I just couldn't get it. And the match does get pretty close here. And I get some stuns, which is good. Vero helps me out. And then right there, I was just like, let's go for Theo. Maybe I should have seized the Perna, but if we take a look at how this match plays out right now, I'm able to pop the Theo, and I may not have been able to if I had not hit the Theo with my Velajewel. So here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose Ritesh. So I'm going to try to burst down the Chasoon, and I'm able to. And now it's my 2 monsters versus Perna. I have immunity, so I'm probably not going to get stunned. And the Perna's pretty squishy, so I'm just going to finish the Perna off. And then that'll be the end of this guild battle. So, come on now. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle. I will catch you guys later.